Listen to the full audio series on the Pocket FM app. Click on the link in the description to install now.
After Robert found Emma at a cafe in River City, he brought her to a hotel room with him. They didn't talk until they were alone in the hotel room.
What do you want, Robert? Why did you come here looking for me? I didn't—
You cannot just decide to suddenly leave me one day. I told you, Emma, you'll have to kill me to forget you.
It's my life! I chose to leave behind everything in that city, including you, but you just keep popping up everywhere. Who do you think you are?
You're a man, and I'm responsible for you, Emma. I care about you and your well-being.
Emma reached for the door to leave, but Robert stood between Emma and the door.
I want to go to Carrie. Coming here was a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. Get out of my way.
If you walk out of here, I'll find Carrie's family, find out what they do, and I will make them all jobless. Is that what you want for your friend, Emma?
Emma angrily looked at Robert, and without saying anything, went to the couch to sit. Robert slowly walked towards her and sat next to her.
You silly woman. I've said so many good things to you, but you did not listen to a single word. And when Samuel said some nonsense to you, you just decided to leave the city, huh?
How did you know? He wasn't wrong, though. I'm William Meyer's daughter, even if I'm illegitimate. And I don't have the right to be with you. I'm a member of the Meyer family.
No, you're not. And Samuel will apologize to you. I promise you that. He just doesn't know you like I do.
Robert looked at Emma's sad face and his heart sank. He couldn't see her like that. He gave Emma a warm hug, and she hugged him right back. It was exactly what Emma needed to feel better. They didn't speak for a while, and were just holding each other until Robert spoke.
I've booked this room for the next couple of days. Tomorrow I need to go back to the city and attend the summit. I'll be back in 3 days. You stay here until then.
Stay here? What would I do here all alone?
You can meet that friend of yours. But when I come back, I want you all to myself.
Robert left the next day, and Emma decided to meet Carrie. They went out shopping.
Girl, I've got to admit, your brother is so hot. Why don't you introduce him to me?
Carrie, I need to tell you something. Robert Erickson is not my brother. He's a friend. He helped me stay in the university when the principal planned to replace me with Kristen. I'm sorry I lied to you.
Girl, he must really be in love with you then. He always has your back. Are you guys planning to get married?
Carrie, there's another truth about me. I'm the illegitimate daughter of the Meyer family. My mother fell in love with William Meyer, and he made her his mistress, but the entire family made sure that my mom felt like she was in hell. They pushed her into depression, and it killed her.
Emma, I'm so very sorry. I had no idea you had been through so much.
It's okay. You know, I grew up watching my mom be head over heels in love, and in return, she got killed. Then Ted happened, and you know how it went. I don't want to try my hands on love again, Carrie.
That Ted. I wish him nothing but misery. But Emma, you're nothing like Kristen, even though you're both girls, right? In the same way, not all men are like Ted or William. I don't want you to give up on love because of them.
Emma knew what Carrie said was true, but she was still scared to fall for Robert. She didn't reply to what Carrie said. After 3 days, Robert came back as he had promised. He brought Emma back to his villa in Northern City.
You must be really hungry from the road trip. Eat properly.
Robert and Emma were eating at the dining table when Samuel came downstairs and spotted Emma. His face was filled with rage. Emma knew it wasn't a good idea to come to their home.
Why is she here, brother?
So that you can apologize to her for being a scumbag.
Please, don't behave this way, you two. Samuel, will you at least listen to me? Let me explain myself. All my life, I have never taken a cent from the Meyer family. I have never called William father. They hate me, and I hate them too. William and his wife hurt my mother. They said that my mother killed herself because of her depression, but I know that my mother was forced to do what she did because of how the Meyer family treated her.
There was silence before Emma found the courage to speak again.
I'm an adult, but I'm afraid of thunderstorms because on a rainy night I found my mother dead in the bathroom.
That's enough. Samuel, you can go back to your room. Now.
Samuel felt guilty and left for his room quietly. He didn't hate Emma, but why did she have to be a part of the Meyer family? Emma couldn't hold back her tears.
I didn't say it to gain your sympathy. I just wanted to tell you that I hate the Meyer family just as much as you do.
Emma didn't want to look like a crybaby in front of Samuel, so she ran outside. Robert followed her and hugged her. Robert wished he could take away all her pain. He cared too much about Emma. Later, Robert took Emma to her home, and she was surprised to see that her home was renovated.
Robert, you do realize that I don't own the place, that I've just rented it. You changed the lock, the bed, everything. Who gave you the right to get into someone else's home and renovate it?
Someone else? Who are you talking about? Emma, you're my woman. You're not someone else.
Emma couldn't deny that Robert made the place look better. She got on the bed and instantly fell asleep as she was tired from the journey. When she woke up the next morning, Robert was gone. She went to the university and took her classes, but Ted came for her again.
Miss Green, come with me to the police station. Some of your students injured a foreign language student while playing basketball. He called the police and your students have been detained at the police station.
When Emma reached the police station, she found Samuel with 4 other kids. Samuel was not happy about seeing Emma.
Why are you here, Emma?
You are my students. What's going on here? What happened?
A boy from the group answered, saying the other boys had bullied them first. When Emma apologized to the police, they wouldn't listen to her. Ted asked Emma to stay with the boys while he talked with the police. After a while, the police let them go.
Miss Green, I'm gonna have to deduct 4 points for today's incident.
Take the students back to the university. I'll go check on the other students at the hospital.
After Emma took a cab, Samuel stepped out of the car and threatened Ted to not bother Emma anymore.
I think you want me to take you back to the police station, kid.
Is that so? I really want to know who can dare to keep an Erickson in the police station.
You're an Erickson?
That's right. I'm the 4th son of the Erickson family, and the woman that you want to trouble is my brother's woman. In the future, if you trouble her, the Erickson family will come for you.
Ted was shocked. Samuel ran to the hospital looking for Emma. Emma had just apologized to the kids who were hurt and coming out of the emergency room when she found Samuel.
Why do you let him do this to you? Tell my brother how he's been deducting your points and watch how he stops.
No, I won't tell your brother, and you shouldn't either. But thanks, Samuel. Now, go back to the university. Don't miss your classes.
Samuel half smiled and went back to the university. Emma went home after her classes. It was a hectic day for her, and she went to bed early. But suddenly, she was woken up by some weird noises at the door. When she went to check, she saw a shadow. The shadow hid when it heard Emma. Emma didn't know what to do. She just froze. Who could it be? Was someone planning something evil against Emma to hurt her? Will Emma manage to be safe? To know what happens next,
Hi guys, Emma here. Listen to full episodes of Cupid's Curse exclusively on the Pocket FM app. Click the link in the description, or simply search Pocket FM on Play Store or App Store to install now.